Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Laurie Jadwin. I have the pleasure of serving as the mayor of the city of Gahanna, and it is my pleasure to welcome all of you this afternoon to the organizational meeting for the city of Gahanna and Gahanna City Council. I'm honored to begin this year along with colleagues, many of whom are sitting in the audience because they're about to have the administration of oath of office, but working with colleagues who are dedicated to the progress of our city and to the well-being of our community. Before we undertake official actions, we will begin this meeting with an invocation and the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the administration of oath of office to several of our council members. So first, I would invite you to rise and please join Councilmember Nancy McGregor for the invocation. This will be followed by the presentation of the colors by the Gahanna Division of Police Honor Guard and the Pledge of Allegiance led by Deputy Chief Ethan Moffitt.
Father God, you are almighty and ever-present. We ask your blessings on our city, our residents, and our employees. We especially pray safety for the men and women in uniform who work to protect us by enforcing the laws of our city, our state, and our nation. We ask your wisdom as we perform our duties this coming year. In your name, amen.
Amen. Deputy Chief, if you would lead us in the pledge. To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, you may be seated. Our first order of unofficial business is the administration of oath of office. And first we will have the swearing in of Councilmember Stephen Renner, who represents Ward 1. The administration of oath will be given by Jeremy Van Meter, our notary public and clerk of council.
I, Stephen Renner,
Do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution and laws
the Constitution and laws
of the United States of America,
of the United States of America,
the Constitution and statutes
the Constitution and statutes
of the State of Ohio,
of the State of Ohio,
and the Charter and ordinances
and the Charter and ordinances
of the City of Gahanna,
of the City of Gahanna,
and that I will faithfully, honestly, and impartially
and that I will faithfully, honestly, and impartially
discharge the duties
as
a City Council member
as a City Council member
for the City of Gahanna,
for the City of Gahanna,
to which I have been elected,
to which I have been elected,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Mr. Renner. Next, we will have the administration of oath of office to Michael Schnetzer, council member for Ward 2, and I have the distinct honor of being able to administer that oath.
I, Michael Schnetzer,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution and laws
the Constitution and laws
of the United States of America,
of the United States of America,
the Constitution and statutes
the Constitution and statutes
of the State of Ohio,
of the State of Ohio,
and the Charter and ordinances
and the Charter and ordinances
of the City of Gahanna,
of the City of Gahanna,
and that I will faithfully,
and I will faithfully,
honestly,
honestly,
and impartially
and impartially
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
as a City Council member for the City of Gahanna,
as a City Council member for the City of Gahanna,
to which I have been elected,
to which I have been elected.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. Next, we will have the administration of oath of office to Kaylee Padova, council member for Ward 3. That oath to be presented by the Honorable Marissa Bowers, city council member.
Thank you, and it is truly an honor to be able to administer the oath of office to Kaylee Padova as she begins her second term. As I was looking up some quotes to inspire me today for this moment, I came across a quote from Maggie Kuhn, who said, "Speak your mind even when your voice shakes." And Kaylee reminds me to do that, and I think we do that for each other, so it's truly a privilege. If you would please state your name and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution and laws
the Constitution and laws
of the United States of America,
of the United States of America,
the Constitution and statutes
the Constitution and
of
statutes
the State of Ohio,
of the State of Ohio,
and the Charter and ordinances
and the Charter and ordinances
of the City of Gahanna,
of the City of Gahanna,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
honestly, and impartially
discharge the duties
as a City Council member for the City of Gahanna,
as a City Council member for the City of Gahanna,
to which I have been elected.
to which I have been elected. Congratulations.
And then finally, we will have the oath of office administered to Trenton Weaver, council member for Ward 4. That oath to be administered by the Honorable Burl Brown Pickle-Antonia, our state representative. Council member, are you sure you're able to raise your right hand? This would be the artist. And
I, Trenton Weaver,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution and laws of the United States of America,
the Constitution and laws of the United States of America,
the Constitution and statutes of the State of Ohio,
the Constitution and statutes of the State of Ohio,
and the Charter and ordinances of the City of Gahanna,
and the Charter and ordinances of the City of Gahanna,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
honestly, and impartially
discharge the duties
as a City Council member for the City of Gahanna,
as a city council member for the city of Gahanna,
to which I have been elected,
to which I have been elected.
so help me God.
So help me God. Thank you.
All right, and with those oaths of office administered, we will now commence with the organizational meeting. So, the organizational meeting of City Council is now called to order. Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Jones?
Here.
Bowers?
Here.
McGregor?
Here.
Padova?
Here.
Renner? Here. Schnetzer? Here. Weaver?
Here.
Our first order of business is election of council president for 2026. So I now open the floor to nominations for president of council for 2026. Is there a nomination?
Yes, I would like to nominate Trenton Weaver.
All right. So we have Ms. Padova nominates Trenton Weaver as president of council. Are there any other nominations? Hearing none. Mr. Weaver, do you accept that nomination?
I do, Madam Mayor.
And nominations are now closed. Now I need a motion to elect Trenton Weaver as president of council for 2026. Is there a motion?
So moved.
So moved by Mr. Renner. Second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Bowers. Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Renner?
Yes.
Bowers?
Yes.
Jones?
Yes.
McGregor?
Yes.
Padova?
Yes.
Schnetzer? Yes. Weaver?
Yes.
Congratulations, Mr. Weaver.
Give me just a moment here, folks. Okay. Thank you, Madam Mayor. Thank you to my colleagues. Thank you, everyone, for joining us this evening. Appreciate it. Next up, we have election of council vice president. At this time, I'd like to open nominations. Are there any nominations for vice president of council for 2026?
I'd like to nominate Councilwoman Jones.
Thank you, Ms. Bowers, who nominates Councilwoman Jones. Are there any other nominations? Seeing none, at this time, I will close nominations. Does Ms. Jones accept the nomination?
I do.
Thank you, Ms. Jones. At this time, is there a motion to elect Councilwoman Jamil Jones as vice president of council?
So moved.
Moved by Ms. Padova. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Renner. Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Padova?
Yes.
Renner?
Yes.
McGregor?
Yes.
Schnetzer? Yes. Weaver?
Yes.
Bowers?
Yes.
Jones?
Yes.
Congratulations, Vice President Jones. All right, moving right along to Section E, Council Representatives and other assignments by the President. At this time, it is my honor to make the following appointments. Finance Committee Chair, Mr. Renner. Community Improvement Corporation Board of Trustees, Mr. Renner and Ms. Padova. Mid-Ohio Regional Planning Commission, I will continue to serve in that role. Convention and Visitors Bureau Board of Directors, Ms. Padova. Capital Improvement Plan Advisory Committee, Mr. Schnetzer. I'll also note that Mr. Renner and myself will also serve by virtue of our office. Gahanna Jefferson Board of Education Liaison, Ms. Jones. Incentive Advisory Board, Mrs. Bowers and Mr. Schnetzer. Volunteer Peace Officers Dependents Fund Board, Mr. Renner and Mrs. McGregor. I will also be announcing the formation of an ad hoc rules committee to study our council rules and make recommendations for any changes, and I would ask Ms. Bowers, Mrs. McGregor, and Mrs. Padova to serve in that capacity. All right, thank you. Next up, we have council appointments to boards and commissions. Is there a motion to approve the following reappointments? Civil Service Commission, Seat 1, Brian Wright. Landscape Board, Seat 3, Mark DiGiondo. Local Board of Tax Review, Seat 1, Betty Collins. Local Board of Tax Review, Seat 2, Tricia Sprankle. Planning Commission, Seat 4, Michael Tamarkin. Records Commission, Seat 1, Laura Dockenbach. Public Arts Advisory Committee, Rose Hawk. Community Grants Review Panel, Travis Polk. Community Grants Review Panel, Nancy Gerwin. Is there a motion to approve those appointments as I've read them?
So moved, Mr. President.
Moved by Mr. Schnetzer. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Renner. Any discussion? Seeing none, Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Schnetzer?
Yes.
Renner?
Yes.
Padova?
Yes.
Weaver?
Yes.
Bowers?
Yes.
Jones?
Yes.
McGregor?
All right, motion is approved. There are additional appointments here. Seeking a motion to approve any one or all of the following 8 appointments. Is there such a motion?
Yes, Mr. President.
Ms. Bowers.
I'd like to move to to appoint the following slate. For Board of Zoning and Building Appeals, Seat 1, Paul Benson. Community Reinvestment Area Housing Council, Seat 4, Charles Holden. Parks and Recreation Board, Seat 1, Holly Haynes. Property Appeals Board, Seat 1, Bruce Gerwin. Charter Review Commission, Seat 1, Karen Reynolds. Charter Review Commission, Seat 2, Ethan Barnhart. Charter Review Commission, Seat 3, Charles Edward Hill. Charter Review Commission, Seat 4, Jamie Belisle.
Thank you, Ms. Bowers. Is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Schnetzer. Any discussion? Seeing none, Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Bowers?
Yes.
Schnetzer?
Yes.
Renner?
Yes.
Weaver?
Yes.
Jones?
Yes.
McGregor?
Yes.
Padova?
Yes.
All right, thank you. The motion passes. And I'll just make a brief comment. Thank you to everybody who submitted for an application to serve on a board or commission. It is greatly appreciated, and we thank you for your time and your willingness to serve the city. Next up, is there a motion to establish the time and day of regular city council and committee of the whole meetings for 2026 as published in the agenda?
So moved.
Moved by Ms. Bowers. Is it seconded by Mr. Schnetzer. Any discussion? Seeing none, Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Bowers?
Yes.
Schnetzer?
Yes.
Weaver?
Yes.
Jones?
Yes.
McGregor?
Yes.
Padova?
Yes.
Renner?
Yes.
All right, motion is adopted. Next up, Section I, a motion to establish board and commission organizational meetings for 2026. I will not read these all as they are published in the agenda. Is there a motion to establish as published?
So moved, Mr. President.
Moved by Mr. Schnetzer. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Ms. Padova.
You skipped G.
I skipped G. I'm sorry. I will take this vote and come back to you, Madam Mayor. I was really hoping to get through it.
I see that. I appreciate the efficiency with which you're running the meeting.
I do apologize. There was a second by Ms. Padova. Is there any discussion on the motion under I? All right, seeing none, Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Schnetzer?
Yes.
Padova?
Yes.
Weaver?
Yes.
Bowers?
Yes.
Jones?
Yes.
McGregor?
Yes.
Renner?
Yes.
All right, motion is adopted, and with apologies, we will go back to Section G, mayoral appointments to boards and commissions. Madam Mayor, my apologies.
No, thank you, Mr. President. They are informational only, so I could see how you would skip over those. That's fine. The following appointments are being made. Board of Zoning and Building Appeals, Seat 2, Lauren Eisen will be reappointed. Landscape Board, Seat 4, Chris Schuett will be reappointed. Parks and Recreation Board, Seat 2, Donna Simmons. Planning Commission, Seat 5, Elizabeth Laser. Property Appeals Board, Seat 4, Sarah Pollier. And my 3 seats on Charter Review Commission, I will announce at the next council meeting, given the fact that I just discovered some conflicts. So I will circle back with council at the next council meeting, which I believe will be on the 12th.
That's committee.
Can I still announce
I
them then?
think
would
that's
assume?
fine. I think that's fine. Yep, that works. Thank you. Thank you, Madam Mayor. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. I don't see anything further for our organizational meeting. So at this time, I will adjourn our organizational meeting. For folks who came just for that, you are welcome to stay for our regular meeting. However, I will pause for a moment for anybody who would like to step out.
It's usually when everybody leaves.
Yeah, who wants to do musical chairs? Who wants to move over? So you guys don't have to be. You don't have to be. Okay, you don't have to move over. Miss Jones, do
Ms.
you want to move
Jones,
over?
come on down.
Lucky.
Do you want to swap or want us to slide?
I don't want to go in the end, to be very honest. I already pulled a stick in that seat. I don't love it. We have to be. Yeah. I know. Oh, that's yours. Sorry.
Council comments.
There you go. What's that?
Got to go first on council comment.
Nah, it'll stay Nancy. It's a good spot to be for council comment, though. Nobody's repeating you for the most part.
Mr. Clerk, are we good? All right. All right, thanks, everybody. If you'll just keep your voices down on your way out, appreciate you joining us again. And at this time, we will call to order the regular meeting of Gahanna City Council. Are there any additions or corrections to the agenda? All right, seeing none, we'll move on to hearing of visitors. I do have a couple speaker slips here. In the order that they were received, as a reminder, you will have, per council rules of procedure, when I call your name, please step forward to the podium and state your name and address for the record. You have 3 minutes. And I think we're set up to go here. So, first up, we have Thomas Cartwright. Good evening, sir, and if you'll state your
Good evening.
name and address for the record, please.
Yeah, thank you. Thomas Cartwright, 1016 Ridgecrest Drive, Gahanna, Ohio. Mayor Jadwin, President Weaver, City Council members, and staff. I appreciate the opportunity to address you today. I've done some research through Department of Homeland Security sites, and as far as I can tell, the City of Gahanna or the police department here has not signed any 270 or 287G arrangements for immigration enforcement cooperation agreements, and I hope that's correct. So I did have 4 questions. I don't know if you can answer them here or if you'll answer them after the fact, but first of all, could you confirm that the Gahanna Police Department has not signed any 287G enforcement agreements with ICE, which I hope they haven't? Secondly, is there any discussion or any consideration to sign 287G agreements with ICE? Third, what is the city's position on the Gahanna Police Department cooperating with ICE to investigate or arrest individuals based solely on immigration status? And fourth, will the city be issuing any formal statement with regard to these issues? Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Cartwright. Did you-
Well, it's typically not our practice
Correct.
to have conversations, but I know Deputy Chief Moffett and I will both be happy to talk with you following the meeting.
Certainly. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Mayor.
Appreciate the time. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Cartwright. Thank you. Oh, before I forget. All right, next up, we have Sharon Montgomery. Good evening, Ms. Montgomery, and as a reminder, you have 3 minutes. Please state your name and address for the record.
I'm Sharon Montgomery, 572 Bonington Way in Gahanna. I'm often here to ask the city to do something, but tonight I'm here to thank the city for several things. First, thank you to the 4 ward members for being willing to give their time and energy for another term. Second, thank you to members Jones and Renner for all the work they did to put into drafting, revising, and then getting a resolution affirming human dignity. And to all the members for their well-thought-out suggestions for improving the language. And thank you to Mayor Jadwin for making the end result a joint council resolution and mayoral proclamation to show the solidarity of our city's government in this important matter. Third, thank you to Council Clerk Van Meter for the superior minutes that gave me and the rest of the public such a detailed account of how the resolution was discussed. Fourth, thank you to City Attorney Tamala Harrison for her effort and courage in being the first, as far as I know, in Ohio to put stronger penalties for distracted drivers who cause serious harm into her city's traffic code. In November, Westerville was the 4th city after Grove City and Reynoldsburg to follow her lead. Last, but definitely not least, thank you and congratulations to our police department for earning the unconditional advanced accreditation for law enforcement agencies. The words unconditional and advancement are both significant. I researched this accreditation. It is described as the gold standard in modern professional policing. For the advanced level, there are 461 standards to be met, and a commission of 21 members evaluates an agency. Gahanna's approval was not only unconditional, meaning it met every one of the 461 standards, it was unanimous. I haven't had the privilege of working with Safety Director Becker, and here I have to change what I put. I had seen online that the deputy chief was lawless, but I learned tonight that that's now Deputy Chief Moffett. I haven't had the privilege of working with Mr. Becker, but I have had the privilege of working with Mr. Moffett. But I have had the privilege of working with Chief Spence when I was a city records administrator, and then again as a citizen traffic safety activist. With this experience, I'm proud but not all surprised that Gahanna earned this advanced accreditation. Chief Spence has been dedicated to traffic safety, including by answering all my questions to make sure that my advocacy is based on accurate information. When he applied for a seat on the Ohio Traffic Safety Council, which I'm a member of, I sang his praises to help him get selected. Unfortunately, the council at that time was looking for a law enforcement officer from outside Central Ohio to balance the membership. I'm so glad I live in Gahanna.
Thank you, Mrs. Montgomery. Great timing, too. Mr. Clerk, are there any other speaker slips this evening?
No, sir.
All right, thank you. At this time, we'll move on to Section D, the consent agenda. Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Moved by Bowers. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Schnetzer. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Bowers,
Yes.
Schnetzer,
Yes.
Jones,
Yes.
McGregor,
Yes.
Padova,
Yes.
Renner,
Yes.
Weaver.
Yes. The consent agenda is adopted. Next up, we have ordinances for second reading and adoption. Section E. Mr. Clerk, would you please read the items under Section E?
Ordinance 0055-2025, an ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter into a contract with Elite Excavating Company of Ohio, Inc. for the 2025 Street Rebuild and Waterline Program, ST 1116. Ordinance 0056-2025, an ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter into a contract with Shelley and Sands, Inc. for the Taylor Road and Water Main Replacement Project, ST 1121. Ordinance 0060-2025, an ordinance authorizing the acceptance and transfer of certain real property generally located at 110 North High Street, 120 North High Street, 130 through 140 Mill Street, 152 Mill Street, 153 to 155 Mill Street, 161 to 167 Mill Street, 169 Mill Street, and 170 Mill Street in the city of Gahanna, Ohio.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. We'll start first with ordinance 0055-2025. Is there a motion to adopt ordinance 0055-2025?
So moved.
Moved by Mr. Schnetzer. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Renner. I will note here, as noted on the agenda, there is a recommended amendment for consideration of substitute Exhibit A. Is there a motion to amend by substitution of Exhibit A?
So moved.
Moved by Mr. Schnetzer. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Renner. Any discussion on the amendment? Seeing none, Mr. Clerk, please call the roll on the amendment.
Schnetzer?
Yes.
Renner?
Yes.
Jones?
Yes.
McGregor?
Yes.
Padova?
Yes.
Weaver?
Yes.
Bowers?
Yes.
All right, the ordinance is amended. Any discussion on the underlying ordinance? All right, seeing none, Mr. Clerk, please call the roll on ordinance 55-2025.
Schnetzer?
Yes.
Renner?
Yes.
Jones?
Yes.
McGregor?
Yes.
Padova?
Yes.
Weaver?
Yes.
Bowers?
Yes.
All right, the ordinance is adopted as amended. Next up, we have ordinance 0056-2025. Is there a motion to adopt ordinance 0056-2025?
So moved.
Moved by Mrs. Bowers. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Renner. Any discussion? I will say, before we get to that, as noted on the agenda, there is a recommended amendment for consideration of substitute Exhibit A. Is there a motion to amend by substitution of Exhibit A?
So moved.
Moved by Mr. Schnetzer. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Ms. Bowers. Any discussion on the amendment? Seeing none, Mr. Clerk, please call the roll on the amendment.
Schnetzer?
Yes.
Bowers?
Yes.
McGregor?
Yes.
Padova?
Yes.
Renner?
Yes.
Weaver?
Yes.
Jones?
Yes.
The ordinance is amended. Now, is there any discussion on the underlying ordinance?
I'll just
Ms. Bowers.
briefly note, thank you. Mr. President, I'll just note that this is important infrastructure work, although I think that it does have the likelihood of being disruptive, I think, to traffic and to residents in the southern part of our community. But hopefully with good communication and a lot of patience, we'll be able to get through this important work together. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Bowers. Any further discussion on the item? Seeing none, Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Bowers?
Yes.
Renner?
Yes.
McGregor?
Yes.
Padova?
Yes.
Schnetzer?
Yes.
Weaver?
Yes.
Jones?
Yes.
All right, the ordinance is adopted as amended. Lastly, in this section, we have ordinance 0060-2025. Is there a motion to adopt ordinance 0060-2025?
So moved.
Moved by Ms. Jones. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Ms. Bowers. As noted on, well, not as noted, but as we received in communication to council from the administration, there is a recommended amendment of substitute Exhibit A. Is there a motion to amend by substitution of Exhibit A?
So moved.
Moved by Ms. Bowers. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Renner. Any discussion on the amendment? Seeing none, Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Bowers?
Yes.
Renner?
Yes.
Jones?
Yes.
McGregor?
Yes.
Padova?
Yes.
Schnetzer?
Yes.
Weaver?
Yes. Ordinance is amended. Any discussion on the underlying ordinance? Seeing none, Mr. Clerk, please call the roll on the amended ordinance.
Jones?
Yes.
Bowers?
Yes.
McGregor?
Yes.
Padova?
Yes.
Renner?
Yes.
Schnetzer?
Yes.
Weaver?
Yes. Ordinance is adopted. Next up, we have Section F, ordinances for second reading and emergency adoption. Mr. Clerk, will you please read the item under Section F?
Ordinance 0061-2025, an ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter into the United Steel, Paper, Forestry, Rubber Manufacturing, Energy, Allied Industrial, and Service Workers International, USW, collective bargaining unit contract for the period of January 2, 2026 through January 1, 2029, and declaring an emergency.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Is there a motion to adopt ordinance 0061-2025?
So moved.
Moved by Ms. Bowers. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Schnetzer. Any discussion of the ordinance? I did have a question for the administration on this one. It's been a couple weeks since we went through the budget process and just wanted to hear if this is in line with everything that we had discussed and as anticipated.
Yes, it is.
quick and easy question. So thank you, Senior Director Volmer. Appreciate it. All right, any further discussion? Seeing none, Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Bowers?
Yes.
Schnetzer?
Yes.
Jones?
Yes.
McGregor?
Yes.
Padova?
Yes.
Renner?
Yes.
Weaver?
Yes. Next up, the ordinance is adopted as an emergency. Next up, Section G, ordinances for introduction, waiver, and emergency adoption. Mr. Clerk, please read the item under Section G.
Ordinance 0001-2026, an ordinance authorizing the grant of a perpetual easement and right-of-way access to the Ohio Power Company, AEP, for primary electric service at 825 Tech Center Drive, waiving second reading and declaring an emergency.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. All right, first, is there a motion to suspend council rules and waive second reading of ordinance 0001-2026?
So moved, Mr. President.
Moved by Mr. Schnetzer. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Renner. Any discussion on the request for waiver? Seeing none, Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Schnetzer?
Yes.
Renner?
Yes.
McGregor?
Yes.
Padova?
Yes.
Weaver?
Yes.
Bowers?
Yes.
Jones?
Yes.
The request for waiver is approved. Is there a motion to adopt ordinance 0001-2026?
So moved.
Moved by Mr. Schnetzer. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Ms. Bowers. Any discussion?
I do have one
Yes,
question
Ms.
for the
Bowers.
administration. Thank you so much, President Weaver. Senior Director Schultz, thank you so much for bringing this forward. Could you just please share with us a little bit about the request for emergency on this item?
It will delay our construction schedule if we do not have an emergency on the item.
The city's construction schedule for
At
the
8:25,
municipal
correct.
complex, is that correct?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
All right, thank you so much, Director.
Thank you, Director. Thank you, Ms. Bowers. Any further discussion on this item? Seeing none, Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Schnetzer?
Yes.
Bowers?
Yes.
McGregor?
Yes.
Padova?
Yes.
Renner?
Yes.
Weaver?
Yes.
Jones?
Yes.
All right, the ordinance is adopted as an emergency with waiver. All right, next up, we have correspondence and actions. Mr. Clerk, anything?
Mr. President, I do have one item to note for the record. Just for the record, that council office received the annexation case known as the Tony annexation for 4736 and 4722 Johnstown Road on December 12th, 2025. Pursuant to statute, council has a 60-day wait period, of which February 9th is the earliest that council can consider discussion on the item.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Anything from my colleagues in correspondence and actions?
I have
Ms.
one
Bowers,
item,
yes.
Thank you, President Weaver. We received a new quarterly update from the Gahanna YMCA earlier this week. I don't know if it went to all members of council, but I have asked Mr. Van Meter and Mr. Weaver if we could attach it to the agenda. The summary, this quarterly newsletter gives introductions of staff and also shares some statistics over the last year or the term in which the YMCA has been operating here in Gahanna. So I just thought as an informational point, it would be worth noting in the minutes, the receipt of that quarterly update email. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Bowers. Any additional items under correspondence and actions? Seeing none, we will move right along to representatives. We'll start first with the Community Improvement Corporation. Mr. Renner and Ms. Padova.
Thank you. Our last meeting was on December 16th at 7:30, and council members were invited to join us on that for that one. So thank you to, I believe, Councilwoman Bowers and Councilman Weaver were both present at that.
And Mrs. McGregor.
And, oh yes, and Councilwoman McGregor. Thank you. Director Gottke gave us a 2025 operations report, followed by the 2026 look ahead. And then we went on to our regular meeting, which most notable, we voted to move forward with Montrose Group as the vendor for our strategic plan for that we will be working on in 2026. So stay tuned for more developments to come out of that. That's all for me. Oh, sorry, one other thing. most notable, is that the meeting time for our CIC meetings has changed for the year. We will be meeting on the third Wednesday at 8 a.m. rather than the Tuesday as we have been. So CIC meetings are the third Wednesday of every month at 8 a.m. and the next one will be on the 21st of January.
Thank you, Ms. Padova. Anything further, Mr. Renner?
No, sir. Thank you.
All right, thank you. As a former trustee of the CIC myself, I can say that going from a late Monday night council meeting to that early Tuesday morning CIC meeting, good call by all. Yeah. So thank you very much for that. Mid-Ohio Regional Planning Commission, no formal report this evening. I look forward to delivering a full report at our next regular meeting. Next up, Convention and Visitors Bureau, Ms. Padova.
Nothing from me this evening.
Wonderful, thank you, Ms. Padova. Next up, School Board, Mrs. Jones.
Just really two quick updates is this Thursday, Thursday the 8th is the organizational meeting for the school board. So all new members will be sworn in, meeting schedule for the year will be confirmed at that time. And then just a reminder to colleagues and community of Saturday, January 10th is all of our opportunity to see the new high school with the community. Doors open at 9:30, ceremony begins at 10 a.m. There's additional details around where to park, doors to enter into on the homepage of the district. So hope to see everyone there, January 10th. That is all.
Thank you, Mrs. Jones. Next up, item J, official reports. Madam Mayor.
Thank you very much. Since we have last been together in these chambers, there hasn't been much work to be, I wouldn't say much work to be done, but much to report in terms of updates. So just a few comments as we begin 2026 together. We do so really at a remarkable moment in time for our city. It's one filled with progress, possibility, and promise for our community. As Councilmember Jones just reported, in the coming days, we will join our partners at the Gahanna Jefferson School District, along with community members, in celebrating the grand opening of the brand new Gahanna Lincoln High School. And it's been fun, if not a little scary, as well, to see some of the construction fencing going up around the old building just in the last 2 weeks as they prepare for that next phase once the students are in that new building next week. But that really represents a milestone. It's a long-term commitment both to education as well as for the future of the next generation, which after all, they are the next generation of leaders for our city. So we look forward to attending that event and supporting our partners at the district. Then in a few short months, we will gather again to celebrate the grand opening of our new Gahanna Civic Center, a project 3 years in the making. As we all know, that center will bring under one roof a new headquarters for our Gahanna Division of Police, equipping our public safety professionals with much-needed training and meeting space that really reflects and supports modern policing practices. And thank you to Ms. Montgomery for your research into the CALIA accreditation and what an achievement and accomplishment that represents for our division and for our community as a whole. Thank you for that. A new senior center will be included in that building that will provide 116% more programmable space for our seniors, as well as fill a needed venue space gap that we really have in our community right now for use by the broader Gahanna community. And as well as our City Hall operations, providing our staff with upgraded technology and professional workspace that will enable us to modernize and expand not only the services that we deliver, but how we deliver those services to our residents. So it really stands as that building will stand as a visible symbol of good governance, accessibility, and community pride, and we look forward to welcoming everybody there in a few short months. As we know, we'll see the redevelopment of the Creekside District move forward. The private development project continues to move forward with the developer in their due diligence period, hopefully transforming our downtown into a vibrant, welcoming place to gather, shop, and connect for our community. And in the meantime, we as a city, with the approval of the budget, our capital budget, at the end of 2025, we'll look forward to continuing our investments in public infrastructure, from parks, playgrounds, and trails to streets, addressing aging water and sewer lines, to investing in public safety. All of these improvements touch every neighborhood and every resident and improve the quality of life for everyone in our community as well. But none of this happens in isolation. As the chief executive officer of this city and the head of the executive branch, my team and I look forward to working with our city council members as well as our city attorney's office as we move from planning to action with our Gahanna, the city's new strategic plan that was adopted back in November. Bringing our community's shared vision to life requires partnership, respect, and a commitment to working through challenges together. knowing that our collective efforts are what move this city forward, and that we are delivering real, meaningful results for the people that we have the privilege of serving. And it's always meaningful. We administer that oath of office to our police officers, and it's always an honor to be able to do that. But it's meaningful on a night like this when we have council members, elected officials that take that oath to remind us of why it is we're all in this room. And just hearing those words over and over again just really brings it all home. So with that, I also want to reaffirm something that's been a topic of conversation referenced by Ms. Montgomery. The last time we were in these chambers at the end of 2025, we talked about human dignity. We talked about the welcoming character of our city. Over the last couple of weeks, that really has, I think the joint proclamation and resolution that was issued in these chambers really became more meaningful over the last 2 weeks with some of the things that have been happening. Everything from social media posts, responding to nothing more than a simple holiday wish, to other activities. This community is strongest when we lead with kindness, with inclusion, and mutual respect. Those are the values that guide how we govern, how we treat one another. I am proud of the way our community stands together in those moments, choosing unity and respect and remaining true to who we are as a city. So with that, members of council, Madam City Attorney, members of our Gahanna team, it's great to see you guys again. I am grateful for your service, for your partnership, and your dedication to our residents, and I look forward to a truly productive and meaningful year in 2026. That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. City Attorney Tamala Harrison.
Thank you. Per my charter obligation, I have a 2026 annual report for you all. I have a written report that goes into detail on all the pending and resolved litigation from 2025. I'm not going to go into it in detail from the dais as you have been apprised as each step of each litigation has occurred. So I will just note that we have resolved 4 multi-year litigations in favor of the city. We have 3 pending litigations that we are actively participating in. One is new that I have not reported on yet. It's a Board of Zoning and Building Appeals that just opened in November, that we are still in the initial stages of that case and is set for an initial briefing schedule in January of 2026. So with that, in addition, we have resolved some recent Bureau of Workers' Compensation claims, and I believe there's only one still outstanding there. So overall, in litigation, everything is well in hand and so far favorable to the city.
Thank you, City Attorney.
Thank you.
Next up, council comment, and we'll begin with Mrs. McGregor.
Nothing tonight, thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. McGregor. Mr. Renner.
I just want to acknowledge that something that the mayor actually talked about, and it's the oath of office. I so get moved every time that we have a swearing in for an officer. I don't know if you ever see it or if the camera ever catches it, but I actually get a little bit of tears in my eyes because just by watching the sheer power of that. And so I was caught up in the moment in my own oath, and I just want to acknowledge that it is a very, very powerful responsibility to be a trustee of this city on council for the people of Gahanna. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Renner. Mrs. Padova.
Thank you. This evening with so many families here tonight, and especially earlier, just wanted to recognize the support system behind all of this work. Whether you're holding down the fort on Monday nights or patiently waiting while we're talking to neighbors on the streets, at events, all of the things. There are a lot of sacrifices that are quietly made by our families that don't always go noticed. So thank you to all of our families for being here, because this, we don't serve alone, and I'm very grateful to have my family here and having them supporting me every day. So looking forward to a lot of exciting things this year. Many of them are touched on, and also to the next 4 years. So happy New Year to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Padova. Mr. Schnetzer.
Thank you, Mr. President. Yeah, Happy New Year to everybody, colleagues, fellow electeds, city staff, everybody in attendance, all the residents. Looking forward to obviously another productive year, not least of which are a couple of milestones that the mayor referenced, moving into the new municipal center, getting some new digs here would be great. And hopefully some visual progress, observable progress with regard to the city's Old Gahanna downtown. As I was sitting down there after the photo opportunity, waiting to be sworn in, and I had an opportunity to kind of reflect back on what is now, this is the fourth time that I've gone through this, and I honestly, when I set out as a barely 30-year-old and threw my hat in the ring for the first time, I never thought that I would be up here for 4 terms. I set out with a very specific objective, which was to help right the city's finances. It was a very different environment back then, coming in the wake of the global financial crisis. I feel like we've made significant progress in that regard, and I just look forward to working with everybody up here and continuing to deliver exceptional services, making Gahanna a welcoming community and one that is on firm financial footing for generations to come. So thank you all.
Thank you, Mr. Schnetzer. Mrs. Bowers.
Thank you. Well, I want to start off by congratulating my 4 colleagues who were sworn into subsequent terms this evening. It has been an absolute honor and privilege to serve with each and every one of you, and I very much look forward to the next at least 2 years. So, and subsequent to that. We have seen a whole lot of change here, even since 2020 when I took office for the first time, and here we are at the beginning of 2026 on the precipice of some major change in our community, major change within our school district, major change within our city, and then major change certainly on the private development sector as well. So it's a great responsibility, and we have to maintain our focus on service to our community, service to our residents, and ensuring that we are leveraging the resources that we are so fortunate to have, that our residents were so generous to be able to provide to us, so that we can deliver infrastructure, we can deliver service, and we can deliver social support to our community through all the things that we see being invested in today. So thank you to my colleagues again, and I look forward to a very fruitful 2026. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Bowers. Vice President Jones.
Thank you. That sounds nice, thank you. No, on a serious note, thank you to all of my colleagues for the appointment to Vice President tonight. It truly is it's so rewarding to hear your belief in me, my leadership, and ability to continue to serve our city in this role, so thank you. As we look ahead to the new year, echoing some of the things that have already been said, but really committed to working collaboratively with each of you, with the administration, our residents, to bring our strategic plan to life and to continue to build this community where everyone belongs and where everyone thrives. And then just as it's a happy new year, and taking a little bit of a note from the mayor, who inspired some things, that as the new year changes, it's a time for all of us to really pause and reflect and recommit to things. And seeing the things happening throughout the world the last couple of weeks, from large scale to small scale, it really has me recommitting, and sort of my call to action to everyone is that we continue to just care for one another. And care is so broad, but really in our words, our actions, and how we look after one another, listening to each other to understand, not to debate or argue, engaging with assuming positive intent from all, even though we may have opposing viewpoints or how we might respond to things, that we truly are a community, and we are an amazing community, and we will only get better and stronger as we continue to work together. So that is what I'm committing, and what I hope that everyone commits to in this new year as well. Thank you again for the belief in me, and Happy New Year to all. So thank you.
Thank you, Vice President Jones. Lastly, My comments this evening are very much so filled with gratitude. So I will say I echo much of what my colleagues have said, so I won't repeat it. But I will say thank you, everyone, for joining us this evening. I always appreciate our visitors who are willing to stand up and offer comments, so thank you to our two speakers this evening. As always, thank you to our officers and the color guard. It's always I know I was standing in the back just because I have a 7-month-old, but getting to take it all in from the back, it is always very moving to see the presentation of the colors, and it doesn't happen every week in these chambers, but it is always moving when it does. So thank you very, very much for being here. Couple items I did want to mention. A couple losses in the Gahanna community over the last couple of weeks. First, I would like to just recognize Mr. Mike Meeks, who was fundamental in the Shepherd Nazarene Basketball League, of which I had the distinct privilege of being taller than many of my other players and was better at just turning around with the ball, and then everybody caught up and I was no longer good at basketball. Mr. Meeks really ran the program and got many young people such as myself involved in the sport, and so with his passing, there's quite the legacy that is left behind there. Tragedy has also struck another Gahanna family, and I will just say there are resources available. If you are struggling or know someone who is struggling, please contact the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline 988 or contact our very own GPD. There are resources available, and we would love to connect you with those. So our thoughts are with the family during this very difficult time. On a much lighter note, thank you very much. It is an honor to continue to serve as your Ward 4 Gahanna City Council member. I would like to thank State Representative Burl Brown Pickle Antonio for her willingness to administer the oath. Much gratitude to my family, who I think took up this whole section over here. I'm one of 5 kids, so it was lovely to be joined by so many members of the family. My mom and dad, without whom I would not be sitting at this dais, and of course my wonderful wife Aileen and our little guy Otto, who really was a trooper and made it through, so kudos to him. Grateful to my colleagues and honored to serve. Thank you for the selection as president of council. Thank you to Ms. Bowers for your leadership the past couple of years. It is very difficult to follow in your footsteps, so thank you very much. And I would be remiss if I did not congratulate you, Vice President Jones. I look forward to working with you. It is an honor to serve with each member of this body. I appreciate what each of you brings to the dais and what we can accomplish together. City Attorney Tamma Larison, thank you very much for your continued partnership and your guidance. Madam Mayor, I look forward to continuing to work with you and your administration as we begin a new year, as we complete several major projects and initiatives and set up Gahanna for future success for decades to come. I believe that in my heart. A heartfelt thanks to all of our city staff. You come to work every day and work to make our city a better place for all of our residents, all of our businesses, and all of our visitors. So truly, thank you very much. And thank you to our residents for putting their faith in us once again. So with that, I will say Happy New Year, and with nothing further this evening, we will adjourn our regular council meeting, Committee of the Whole on Monday the 12th, and then our regular council meeting will be pushed to Tuesday the 20th in recognition of Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Thank you very much. Have a great evening. Happy New Year.